Man, I need a haircut. Hey Rose, it's Wednesday, March 19th. I haven't been in front of the camera like this in like a week. It feels good to be back. I didn't put out a video on Monday because it was St. Patrick's Day. It's funny, I actually got a lot of footage on Monday, thinking I'd put together some kind of montage of the celebration of St. Patrick's Day in America. And I ended up drinking all day, and it just got weird. So I decided not to put all of that embarrassment on film together. Maybe I'll put it on my personal channel. I don't know. If I do, I'll put a link somewhere on this video. So you all probably know that Rose and I tend to be drawn towards things of a certain nerd quality. You might say we are geekily inclined. So if there's going to be a huge nerd gathering with thousands of other nerds and creative nerds who make amazing art and entertainment, and fun nerds dressed up in cool costumes, and famous nerds from some of your favorite TV shows and movies, and if all of this were happening in your very own city, you would probably suspect that Rose and I would be going to this. And you would be right, which is why this weekend Rose and I went to the 2014 Planet ComiCon in Kansas City, and it was epic. Okay, well first off, even when we were walking to the convention center, I could tell we were in the right place. The line was huge. Casey is definitely not lacking in the geek department. It was insane there. For 2 days, Rose and I spent hours and hours wandering around this giant room on a ride of emotions as we jumped around in between some of our favorite universes. Like this Beatles album that Rose found signed by all 4 Beatles. They were asking $1,500 for it, a bit outside of our price range. But she did buy this cool necklace with the symbol for the Federation of Planets from Star Trek. There was even a giant game room for gaming nerds, and they had a Star Wars truck featuring a certain gun-slinging astronaut frozen in carbonite. You could even shoot a stormtrooper with Nerf guns. Who doesn't want that? They are basically space Nazis. By far though, the coolest aspect of the convention was obviously getting to see famous people, and boy did I meet some epic human beings. I got to see Marina Sirtis, aka Counselor Troy, and LeVar Burton and Brent Spiner, and Michael Dorn, aka Worf, and John Delancey, who not only played Q through several series of Star Trek, but also played Jane's dad on one of my favorite TV shows, Breaking Bad. So, yeah. We even got to participate in several Q&As with some awesome people like Will Wheaton, who said that one of his favorite breweries is Casey's own Boulevard, which is pretty awesome. He even introduced as his space mom, Gates McFadden, on stage with him.
I'm so proud of my space son.
I'm proud of me too.
There was another Q&A with Jewel State, aka Kaylee from Firefly, who I may or may not have a huge crush on. LeVar Burton and Brent Spiner did a Q&A together that got a little weird. Like when Captain Riker himself snuck into the audience with a microphone and started harassing them.
Sir, that does not give you the right.
Or when LeVar Burton sang the theme song to Reading Rainbow with us.
I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. I'm a schnook.
I wish I could go back and tell little me that I would sing the theme song to Reading Rainbow with LeVar Burton one day. I love when people go the extra mile to really become part of a different universe by dressing up as their favorite character, and there was no lack of this at Comic-Con. All in all, this weekend was like a dream. It went too fast and I got to see and do some amazing things. It was so great to be able to share that experience with so many awesome people who I can definitely relate to. And of course, with you, Rose. We'll see you on Friday.